Multi-vector integration is Kazakhstan's chosen course of development in the program Single Market. Advising on export issues, assistance in seeking partners, and encouraging the manufacturing and production development are the three pillars which constitute the foundation for the Kazakhstani support program. The efficient enterprises, those able to enter foreign markets. Hello, my name is Pavel Koktishev and you are watching the Single Market program. Coming up. Can-do approach, Kazakhstan trade mission in the Chinese Urumqi. Market School, strategy and approach of the national champions. Experience of Almaty enterprise. And Navigator right now, insurance market. Hello, I'm Alexander Galiev. Navigator is steering for the insurance market. Insurance market cannot be reviewed separately from the macroeconomic situation. The insurance market froze, anticipating any changes as the Eurasian Economic Community countries are still affected by the adverse economic factors. Russia. According to the experts, in 2016, the Russian market will not be the best for accident insurance, property and voluntary motor insurance. But the late 2016 will be successful for the compulsory motor insurance, voluntary health insurance, and life insurance. Experts are warning about the investment outflow under the low profitability in the service sector activities. This would negatively impact on the insurance market, which is already struggling with difficulties. Belarus. Compared to the first 6 months in 2015 and the first 6 months of 2016, the dynamics of insurance contributions growth amounted to almost 123%. This growth rate looks very convincing despite the inflation in Belarus, which amounted to 7.4% for the first 6 months of 2016. Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. In early 2016, the insurance market in Kyrgyzstan must have been marked with the entering of the compulsory motor insurance law into force, but it did not happen. The parliament adopted the amendments which postponed the effectiveness of the compulsory motor insurance law in Kyrgyzstan to 2019 only. Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan. Insurance market members note that it's not too bad despite the unfavorable economic situation in the insurance market. According to some estimates, the Kazakhstani insurers may close 2016 with double-digit growth rates. Meanwhile, blanket at the local insurance market doesn't look smooth and uniform. Some insurance companies gain interesting perspectives, the other companies found some serious problems which may cause large losses. Ambiguous situation in the compulsory health insurance must be noted as well. Some experts advise not to rush introducing this tool, though its introduction can automatically increase the insurance market capacity. Their main argument is that Kazakhstani business is too weak still for such innovations. As a conclusion, all companies in the insurance market in the Eurasian Economic Union would not pass through the crisis furnace. It can be succeeded only by companies which offer their clients interesting proposals and provide convincing guarantees. That's all I have for the moment. See you in the single market.
По мнению экспертов международной компании The Boston Consulting Group, на потребительском рынке Китая в среднесрочной перспективе произойдут перемены.
By 2020, consumption rate will increase by 17% in the upper middle class and rich class groups. The annual consumption rate will reach 14% among the young people group from 18 to 35 years old. This forecast means that in 4 years, a number of consumers preferring high-quality products will increase together with the incomes rising in China. This factor will be a signal for the exporters, especially neighbors of the Greater China. In August, Kazakhstan trade mission was held in Urumqi. Watch the story by our correspondent Yerkebulan Bekmuhambe to know the details.
Состоялась торговая миссия Казахстана. Все подробности у нашего корреспондента Еркебулана Бекмухамбета.
Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region is the largest territorial and administrative unit of China. This is proved by such facts as very long area frontier. Its length is 5,400 kilometers. Can you imagine? Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region shares borders with 7 countries. The Republic of Kazakhstan is among them. For this reason, the near-border cooperation with the Chinese Western region has a customs of long standing that date back to the Great Silk Way. Goods exchange and business relationships between the independent Kazakhstan and Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region have gained a new burst, including the prospects determined under the China-announced Global Initiative. 21st century is a century that witnesses a formation of the economic belt around the Silk Way. It is a golden epoch for cooperation, development, mutual benefit, and closer connections. Trade mission of Kazakhstan held in August in Urumqi, administrative center of Xinjiang, was inspired by this very spirit. Mutual interest, the desire to gain direct communications, intention to earn trust of each other just filled the air of that meeting. Kazakh Invest, National Agency for Export and Investment, arranged the trade mission. In terms of the new economic realities, Kazakh Invest is trying to use more interactive supporting forms for the potential domestic exporters. The first mission was held in 2011. If I'm not mistaken, about 8 Kazakhstani companies took part in that first mission. Today we arrived in Urumqi with a Kazakh delegation consisting of approximately 16 to 17 companies. This time, Kaznext arranged a trade mission to Kazakhstani companies which focused on the goods manufacturing such as the food industry, chemical industry, construction, and engineering sectors. The majority of companies represented in Urumqi have export experience already. Synthetic rubber plant is among them. After examining the Xinjiang market, this plant has found solid and strong reasons in favor of its products. Despite the fact that there are many other manufacturers in China, but they are located on the southern coast of China. It is far away in terms of logistics. Here we are closer and we are better and even more affordable. Therefore, we hope for China so much. Almix company also considers the logistics factor. In the trade mission, this company presented paint and coatings products. By reducing the transport costs, we hope to compete with the local manufacturers. We are one of 3 companies that have made the official presentation, and we see some interested people.
Одни из 3 компаний, которые официально презентацию сделали.
The Kainar AKB company produces quite competitive products. This company produces the accumulator batteries. New manufacturing lines purchased from the leading European companies enable the company to improve the quality and reduce the production cost. Our expectations from cooperation with China are very ambitious, as in 2016 we exported 1 million of the accumulator batteries to the Russian market. Our plans for Chinese market are not less ambitious. In 2017 at the Chinese market we're planning to sell 1 million of the accumulator batteries. These plans are very real, since there are up to 7 million people in Urumqi in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region and a huge fleet of vehicles. Moreover, the Kazakhstani manufacturer offers the best price-quality ratio of its products. By the way, in forming a list of participants of the trade mission, Kazakh Invest considers the requests of the Chinese participants. Kazakh food manufacturers always attend all the meetings held in this format. This trade mission made no exceptions. A good deal of our business units was represented by the food sector companies. In China, foodstuff is the most popular Kazakhstan export commodity. It includes flour, beverages, vegetable oil, because we know that Kazakhstan produces environmentally friendly products. Therefore, the export potential of the Kazakhstani food and efforts of Kazakhstan for its improvement is a topic for another discussion. The single market is planning to cover it in one of the future releases. Meetings and events held in Urumqi under the Kazakhstan trade mission in China have shown that the economic and trade cooperation between the business communities of the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region and Kazakhstan are rising today. At the same time, there are still many reserves for more complete expanding of the trade potential. As for the difficulties and challenges faced by our economies, I guess it's not a big obstacle. The famous Chinese saying is not for nothing: great problems bring great opportunities. Yerkebulan Bekmukhambet, Nijat Yusupov, Urumqi, China, especially for single market. Today, by the public support, Kazakhstan is trying to support the competitiveness-oriented industries which tend to develop and actively search for new opportunities window. How can they become such enterprises? And what is the national program that supports such enterprises? Watch a specific example found by our correspondent Asem Abrayeva. According to the housing market experts, the price per square meter in Kazakhstan cities is influenced by such factors as the district prestige and real property class, but also the construction materials cost. Therefore, the enterprise producing finishing materials are still in demand in the country market among the industries producing the industrial scale products. The Alena company based in Almaty was one of the first companies which mastered the domestic production of dry construction mixtures. Alena company appeared when the concept of the European-style remodeling was becoming more popular. A few families could only afford such a luxury 27 years ago. The finishing materials imported to Kazakhstan from abroad were very expensive. Then Alena company thought of creating manufacturing line producing the goods that would meet two requirements. First of all, quality must be as good as the foreign analogs. It was achieved by adopting the technologies of the leading European companies. The process is fully automated. I mean that everything can be monitored on the screen in the laboratory control and ingredients mixing according to the formula.
Смешивание по рецепту компонентов. Все это видно на мониторе.
Second, besides the high quality, the finishing materials must meet the Kazakhstani realities. The company could achieve this condition by forming a closed-loop operation, phased production expansion, and increasing the volume of its products. Today's structure of Alena Industrial Group with Alenex trademark includes 3 companies. Besides the Almaty factory, there are 2 plants in Aktobe and Semey. In all our plants, our products are made of the high-quality raw materials and water chemical additives. We have Nashe and Batir trademarks. It is dry and construction materials. As total, there are 54 types of products manufactured by our plants in 3 cities. Each batch of material is strictly tested in the internal company laboratories equipped with high-precision equipment and ensured with a multi-level quality control.
Мы испытывали наши продукты не только у себя в лабораториях, но и в лабораториях.
Our products have been tested both in our laboratories and in the laboratories of our partners. No one worried about the product's quality. They only said and confirmed that our product was high-tech and as good as any foreign competitors.
В подтверждение говорят, что продукт наш высокотехнологический и не уступает никаким зарубежным конкурентам.
By the way, specialists of the international chemical companies such as Wacker and Ashland, which cooperate with the industrial group, valued our Kazakh products this way. After working in the 100 countries, Ashland was very surprised by the manufacture of our product, Render. Ashland reviewed names of the chemical additives and ingredients and was amazed by how our employees could have achieved the excellence.
Насколько наши сотрудники достигли мастерства.
Excellent quality of the products combined with a reasonable price could help the company to become competitive both in the domestic and international markets. Today, the company export share is 15%, and the company is planning to expand its share in the neighboring countries' markets.
Мы развиваем экспортные направления России.
We develop the export destinations Russia, Kyrgyzstan, and Central Asian countries. We have more than 100 dealers, a regional network in Russia. We are trying to work more actively in this direction. We have a branch in Kyrgyzstan which helps us to work with the neighboring country more efficiently.
Филиал, который помогает нам работать с нашим соседним государством более полноценно.
Last year, Competitiveness Leaders National Champion State Program started in Kazakhstan. This status implies that the listed domestic companies could rely upon the state support in 2 ways, advisory and financial support. Final objective of the project is to create a frame of the local leading companies which effectively operate in the manufacturing sector and demonstrate the high potential in the non-resource exports. The second phase of this program started in 2016. Alena Industrial Group was listed among the national champions. Initially, the company was targeted to create the brand made in Kazakhstan and become competitive, and Alena gradually managed to achieve it. Today, under the Eurasian Economic Union, the government-supported local manufacturers gain an opportunity to expand their space in the export market. Alena would certainly try to use a chance for new opportunities. Asem Abraeva, Yerlan Oralbekov, Bikhidjan Bakhriyev, specifically for single market. That's all for today. And Pavel Koktishev, let me remind you, you can find all our episodes at www.kazakh-tv.kz. See you in the next Single Market, the territory without borders.